breaking news to bring you from Thailand. MPs there have just elected Anutin Charnvirakul to be the country's new Prime Minister. The construction tycoon is the country's third leader in just over a year. He leads a conservative political party and received the backing of the largest opposition party. He's promising to call a new election within 4 months of coming to power. It's a week since Thailand's last Prime Minister was dismissed by the country's constitutional court. Let's speak to our Southeast Asia correspondent, Jonathan Head, now. Hi, Jonathan. So just talk us through what's happening there right now.
Well, the vote is continuing, but Anutin has enough votes. We know now he is going to be the next Prime Minister. This has been a very fraught process in the last week, ever since the previous Prime Minister, Paetongtarn Shinawatra, daughter of course, Thailand's best-known political force, Thaksin Shinawatra, was dismissed by the courts. And there's been frantic bargaining as the remaining parties have tried to cobble together a functioning coalition. Now, the forces that have come together to support this new premiership are a pretty uncomfortable partnership. You've got Anutin's party, third largest, but not that big, 69 out of the total of 492 seats in Parliament, partnering up with a progressive party that are traditionally, they're on opposite ends of the political spectrum. They're not comfortable bedfellows. And the Reformists, the largest party, which is banned from forming a government, it had its leadership dissolved by the courts earlier, has imposed these very strict conditions that Mr. Anutin can only become Prime Minister if he commits to that election within 4 months and if he starts a process of constitutional reform. They've got all these conditions. He's starting as a really handcuffed Prime Minister, but he's a very wily operator. He's a very seasoned political operative, very transactional. Everyone's waiting to see whether he actually sticks to that commitment or whether he tries to entrench his power a bit more.
And so how should the rest of the world be reading this? Is this a moment of potential stability after that turmoil that you outlined or not?
I don't think so. I mean, the root causes of Thailand's instability have never gone away. Progressive parties do well in elections, then try to form governments. Then they get hit by the courts, which are notoriously conservative, or by the military in the form of coups or other forms in which they're pulled down. This dynamic hasn't changed. Thailand is an interesting country in that it's middle income. It's grown very fast in the past, but it's now rather static, its growth. You've got a younger generation who are very frustrated about the lack of opportunities, about where the country's going, but you've got enormously powerful vested interests who don't want change. That has not changed. In a way, the new Prime Minister represents the old forces. He is a conservative figure, but of course he's going to rely on these progressives in Parliament just to stay in power. And even if they have the election in 4 months' time, and I do wonder if he'll stick to that, we're likely to see the same dynamic again. Voters will go out, very excited by reformist parties, elect them, and then they'll find that the conservative, often unelected forces like the courts block them from actually exercising power.
OK, thank you, Jonathan.